Hello, SaaS founders. So this is Girish from Freshworks. I just thought I'll share an update with all of you during these tough times. I think what's happening with the coronavirus and the global economy, we all know. These are extraordinary times, and many businesses are suffering. Some of our customers are suffering. So I think depending on the industry, some of you may be more impacted than others. So I just thought as a SaaS founder, I would share some of the things that we are doing at Freshworks with the hope that it will be useful for you to learn. So let's start with work from home. So as of today, all 13 offices of Freshworks, we have actually implemented a mandatory work from home policy. So 2 weeks ago, I was thinking like some of you probably are thinking that, hey, work is important and we cannot have work from home, especially in India. We are not suited for work from home. We don't have office spaces and things like that. But the more I read about the coronavirus and got informed updates from people who know what's happening, I think the safety and security and health of our employees is number one concern for all of us as founders. So I think I would strongly urge all of you to consider social distancing for your employees, because you don't want like 50 or 100 or 500 of your employees falling sick at the same time. So the virus is very contagious. It's 10 times more contagious than the normal flu or cold. So the chances of people getting impacted is so high that you want to avoid this. And especially when you consider parents and younger children at home, you don't want to risk any one of our employees. You don't want to be the CEO who did not give a work from home to an employee and God forbid if they get infected, you would never want that. So I would actually strongly encourage all of the SaaS founders to really lead boldly and say, let's ask all employees to work from home. It's not a holiday. Work from home, work can still happen. Today we have all the tools to make that happen. So my strong recommendation to all of you would be implement a mandatory work from home and social distancing. It is important at this stage when we don't want the virus to spread. So if you're thinking India is immune, no, it's not. I don't think, we don't know the impact of hot weather, whether the virus is effective or not, but it's better to be safe than sorry. So coming to business itself, so I would say at Freshworks, we hold daily management meetings. We have implemented dashboards that show us everything from traffic to signups to conversion, the SMB business conversion or the mid-market lead gen pipeline, and which deals are getting pushed, the support tickets that are coming from customers, the cancellation requests. So we are tracking all of this as a full management dashboard on a daily basis to study the impact. And so what we are seeing till now is, even though there is some impact, it's not impacted us fully, but we know that it's going to get worse before it will get better. So our SMB business is not impacted that much in terms of traffic volumes and conversion. Our mid-market deals are getting pushed out to some extent. So we are monitoring this on a daily basis. So we definitely think there is going to be a revenue impact. This quarter may be smaller impact for us, but next quarter we are provisioning for a larger impact. Now, as a CEO, you have to make sure that you understand the worst case, right? So all of us have to really model our revenue numbers to see, hey, what will happen if like there is a 50% impact on our new revenue growth, or there's a 30% impact or a 20% impact. We don't know. It could be any of these numbers. It could be 20, 30, 50%. We all hope that the situation will get better, but we also have to plan for the worst case when things take time to recover. So What's the worst case is you end up spending all the money as per plan, but the revenue is not keeping up. So I would say it is important to go into cash conservation mode. So all sales and marketing at Freshworks, for example, all the field marketing has been cancelled or put on hold or moved to digital. So digital spends are also being tightly controlled. Our hiring is being slowed down. We are still looking for good talent, but we are not moving full steam. We are waiting and watching. So it's because we also believe that good talent will be available during these tough times because of the stress in the system. So we want to plan our expenditure because that's really the only controllable thing. So I would encourage all of you as SaaS founders to really make alternative plans. So we can't take decisions on whether to stop hiring or stop investing in marketing, but look at a plan. So if your plan was to get, say, $10 million in a year, so look at a plan where you're only going to get 6 or 8, and then see how much you can control your costs in order to make sure that you're still coming out stronger at the other end, right? And also expect funding to be hard. Investors are not really like queuing up to write checks because the environment is so uncertain. So people will be holding on to their strings more tightly. So you don't expect easy funding. So which means it's better to improve the cash situation now and ride out the storm. So more importantly, when it comes to work from home, so I think it can get on our nerves. I'm not a big fan of work from home. So I know many of you are like, we all like to get into the office and come and work. So, but this is the new reality. This is the new normal. So I would say in order to make the best out of it, invest in spending some time with family, which we never give enough to our families. Focus on internal improvements in the company when external meetings are getting cancelled, so we can look inside and make some process changes, product improvements, and so on. So in fact, I'm looking at our products to see new products, what we can improve. Personal learning, so it's a great time to invest in reading a book. And also managing your mood. Like I go for walks every day. So it's important for you to manage your mood well, and also hang out with employees remotely just to have a conversation on how they're feeling. And it's very, very important to manage the mood. I think good companies will emerge stronger. So I'm not here to give you like panic. So I would say I strongly believe that we will come back out of this stronger. So the bad times will end. It's only important that we manage the bad times really well so that we can come out stronger. Companies with great value systems, companies that treat their employees well, will be able to attract more talent, and employees will see how you're leading them during these tough times. So I think all of you, so let's focus on managing mood for ourselves and employees, taking care of our employees, take care of the housekeeping staff and people who are working on hourly wages. So the economic impact is far worse for many of those workers. So I think if we take care of our employees, I think we will come out stronger. So, and let's all work together, keep the work flowing, and wish you all good luck during these tough times. Thanks.